learn how to be disciplined in whatever it is that you do. Because discipline is the root of life in accomplishing anything. I definitely think that you have to have a certain mentality to learn it. It's not that somebody can learn easier than someone else, but I think that different experiences make us who we are, to where some people retain information better than others. Some people believe in themselves more than others. Some people have higher work ethic than others. Some people have more discipline than others. And all of that stuff goes into account. If I like, first off, and it's just off tops, if you want to be a successful trader, you have to have the ability to pay attention to detail. If you don't have the ability to pay attention to detail, then you might as well hang it up. You also have to be disciplined. If you're not disciplined to literally do what you need to do, again, you might as well hang it up. And then you also have to have mental stability. Mental stability is everything. You have to have a sound mind, but again, that comes with discipline. I think that all of those things play a big, big role in everything, because let's say something happens and you get in a little bit of drawdown. You have to trust your analysis and know what you saw before you even took that position, because everything is psychology. The market pays you to be patient. But in that, you have to perfect your skill set to the point where you have great entries so that you don't have to worry, or so that you can minimize that drawdown.
Makes sense. This is like a side question because
Mhm,
you do have a background in athletics, which is
mhm.
it's a really, really high discipline thing that you have to do. But trading is also a lot of patience. So how do you
Mhm.
balance this like work ethic, hustle with the patience of trading?
So from the very first question that you asked in regards to me being an athlete, I think that 100% made me the trader that I am. I do not believe that I would be this successful at trading if I didn't go through what I went through when it comes to boxing, because boxing taught me everything about discipline. Like, because for my fights, I had to be a certain weight.
Mm.
Like, I always had to drop weight for fights. So I always had to monitor what I eat. So like even now, I'm super disciplined in what I eat. I have a full six pack, right? And I can literally stop working out for 2, 3 weeks and my six pack will still be there because of my food and my nutrition that I put into my body. You know what I'm saying? But it's literally choosing, it's a choice. It's choosing what you want long term over instant gratification.
Mm.
I don't choose things that are easy, right? I choose things that are right. So even when it comes to my trades, I would much rather wait on my entry than to wait to get out of drawdown. So I'm not the type of person that's thirsty for trades, like, oh, I always need to be in a market. I always need to be in a market. I always wait for the market to be ready for me. You see what I'm saying? Like, I literally wait on my setups. And it's really like boxing. Like, in boxing, you keep your hands up and you fire when you got to open it. So you dodging, you dodging, you dodging, you literally looking to see what's going on. And when you got an opening, that's when you straight. The
So
market is the exact same way.
so it's really learning to like think rational and think clearly under pressure. Would you
It's
say that's a
controlled
really important skill?
chaos. It's
Oh.
being able to operate in controlled chaos.
So if someone's watching this and they're like, "Well, I'm not a boxer and I don't really do intense things," like what can somebody do to simulate that same environment for themselves?
Discipline is the root of life in accomplishing anything. Discipline is literally the premise of every goal that is mastered and reached. You can't reach anything ever without discipline first. That's why you got people crazy, lives falling apart left and right because they have no discipline. People with money problems is because they have no discipline. People whose weight is out of control is because they have no discipline. Most of the stuff that we do in life, we are doing to ourselves. So what are you choosing? You see what I'm saying? What are you
Mhm.
choosing?
Let's say somebody works like in an office or somebody works like at a warehouse or whatever it is, and they're like, "Well, I want to be disciplined," but there's nothing in their day that's like forcing them to be disciplined. Is there
It is
any
though. Every time people have to wake up to go to the gym if they choose to. That's a discipline. Food, like I just used that. That's a discipline. So it's, even though I used boxing because that's my personal story,
Mhm.
everybody can use it in their own individual lives of whatever it is that they're doing.